Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us today for another Park Bench interview. I am really excited today to be here with Mina Satori. She's the owner and founder of Satori International. She's going to tell us all about her coaching background and how she got into this. And yeah, I'm just excited to get started. So, Mina, thank you so much for joining us today. I know that
Thank you, Cory.
our viewers are going to be excited to learn all about a unique approach you have to coaching. And so let's just launch into it and tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
Thank you so much, Cory, for having me here. I appreciate it. Yeah, so my business is really focused around empowering women, specifically women entrepreneurs and creatives and leaders, to empower them. And my vision is for all women to step into their feminine power and really unleash that part of their lives that in every aspect of their
Mhm,
lives to be really fully fulfilled and happy.
mhm.
And so I actually really enjoy this, and it's just part of the process for me to be able to, as a another women business owner, to be able to empower other women.
Oh, that's fantastic. Love to hear that, of course. And so tell us a little bit more about like when did you decide to start your business? What was your inspiration?
Actually, I started out as a client.
Mhm,
It was in 2008, and I had lost my job in the mortgage industry, and I was schlepping around, and I didn't know what to do with my life for
mhm,
during that time. I had lost all my passion, and I met a coach, and I hired her
mhm,
to help me in my new career path.
mhm,
And little did I know that all the things that we were working on were like fears and self-limiting
mhm,
beliefs and just clearing away a lot of things that were holding me back
mhm.
that I didn't know.
Yeah.
And so just within a 5-month period, I was able to clear away more things than I ever did previously. And
Amazing.
it spoke volumes for me. I just really felt that the tools that she gave me were so powerful and so helpful that after discussing with her my career options, she actually suggested to me, what about coaching? Because none of the others were a good fit. And I said, well, you know what? I think yeah, I will consider coaching as a career. So I did. I decided to do it. And I signed up for a year-long coaching program in San Diego.
Wow.
I completed over 220 hours of initial
Mhm.
training that year.
Wow.
And so that was where my journey began.
That's a pretty crazy story, client to teacher, or student to teacher. I love it. So let's talk a little bit about the unique nature of your coaching. So let's kind of dive into that. Different.
Yeah. So, what sets me apart is I'm trained as an ontological coach. And what that means is um, I coach on the person's way of being. So, ontology, where it stems from, is really about the study of being. And the way we are, how we show up in life, is going to dictate the things that we do. And so when somebody is setting out to do something, they have a goal in mind, but their way of being might be, oh, I'm not going to do this very well, or I'm going to make a mistake, or
Mhm.
things like that come up. Then they're not going to be as aligned to achieve the outcomes that they're wanting.
Yeah.
So I coach on that deeper level, which will really create those positive shifts that the person is looking for and will ultimately allow them to see new possibilities in their
Mhm.
lives.
So in terms of that, I'm sure, this is it sounds like a really, a seismic shift for some of your clients, I imagine. And so can you share with us some of the challenges your clients have had and or reasons they seek out your services?
Yes. So most of them come to me for a specific reason, like career advancement, or they want to start a new business.
Mhm.
But after some sessions, we realize that there's really actually some mental blocks or things that they may be stuck with
Okay.
that prevents them from moving forward.
Okay.
And so some of them could be, I've never done, I don't know how to start a business. like that question of, I
Mhm.
don't know how,
Yeah, yeah,
comes up a
yeah.
lot. The other one is confidence and self-doubt.
Mhm,
Not sure if they have the know-how to be able
mhm,
to pull something off.
mhm,
And so there's that, and then there's also uh, I don't have the resources
mhm,
um, or even the funds.
mhm,
And so we also talk about that, and we really look to see what are the things that they are wanting, and then bridge that gap. So
okay.
we will look at some of those challenges one by one, and everybody is unique, but sometimes it could be even not feeling like they're good enough. There's that other deeper
Mhm,
uh, sense of self that comes
mhm.
up as well. So we address each one of them.
Wow, that is fascinating. I have to tell you, it's very intriguing just to hear you speak and how it's this kind of coaching has come to evolve and you're here in the Boulder area. And so, tell us about how much you love this community and how it fits you maybe personally and professionally, whatever you want to speak to about our community.
Yeah, I really want to just say on a personal level, um, I moved from California about 3 years ago during the pandemic, and I'm amazed. I've never been here before, and I'm amazed how many things that Boulder has to offer.
Mhm.
Um, but if I were to speak on the business perspective, I would have to point out how this place is like an incubator. And it really is a place where I'm noticing to see how many products and businesses come out of here,
Mhm. Yeah.
new innovative ways of doing things, and the types of products and businesses that evolve here, focusing on sustainability and better health and a better planet.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
that's what I really love about this place is the
Yeah.
excitement. I get excited over
Yeah.
innovation and new ideas and people really being, um, you know, spearheading new things, new ways of doing things.
Yeah, people talk about the Boulder bubble. If you have not heard that term before, it's kind of like Boulder seems to be isolated and protected from everything, but it's really because of the spirit of entrepreneurship. We have so much economic diversity that really makes us a special place for business. And then, of course, personally, as you mentioned. But what do you find in your work that's most rewarding now that you've been doing this for a while?
Yeah, for me, it's just being a part of the process for somebody to see
Mhm.
them win
Yeah.
helps me to also feel good knowing that um, I can provide them the tools that they are seeking in order to achieve what they're wanting. That feeds my soul.
Yeah.
Like I really love it. I love the team mentality and I love just being there for
Oh,
somebody and watching them going from one place to another and how they've evolved. And it just feels really good to know that I'm able to facilitate that.
yeah. Shepherd them. That is, I'm sure that's a great feeling. And just to wrap up, we just, a couple more thoughts about, or, tell us if you have a special promotion you want to share, and we'll talk about your website, your social media, if you want to just sort of like touch on those briefly, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, thank you for that. In case anybody wants to find me, they can go to my website,
Mhm, mhm. And I'll have a
minasatori.com.
slide. Sorry, I'll have a slide. Should have said that earlier. I'll have a slide so folks don't have to figure it out. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay. And then also, LinkedIn is another place that they
Okay,
can go.
okay.
And for any of the listeners here at Park Bench, I'm offering a 10% discount on the first months of coaching with me.
Awesome.
So,
Yay.
yeah,
Super. That's very generous of you. Thank you for offering that to folks. So,
my pleasure.
well, is there anything else before we wrap up that we want to, is it sort of just like an introduction to you, give people some resources to reach you? Anything else before we sign off?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to
Yeah.
be able to share. Nothing in particular, anything else, but yeah, I'm just grateful to be here.
That's awesome. Thank you for being here and taking out your time. So with that, we'll say thanks for listening, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.